Trey Green's pass is completed as he gets a big first down to Hardaway. The ball is down at the 19-yard line. Trey Green has replaced Lovelock as the Panthers are trying to counter, all tied here at 7 apiece. Ball at the 21-yard line. Green gives it to Ham, and Ham runs down inside the 20. As he gets ready, flag has been blown. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are still trying to get things sorted out. We are going to the end of the first quarter, and the Panthers and the Tigers are all tied at 7. Panthers will take over with great opportunity and field position. They get ready to try to stay ahead of these Tigers, who are much improved Tiger group. Seems like some are having problems. Just tell them they have to dial 724-444-7444, code 463. If you can, text that to your loved ones as we get started, as getting down inside the 15-yard line as we start this second quarter off. 5-yard penalty against the Tigers. So it's going to make it 1st and 10. Ball is going to be at the 7-yard line. Panthers ready to go. There's a touchdown run. Dante Hebert with the touchdown run. Hear the fight song. Granting for PV. The point out the try is up. And it is good. And at 14:31, the Panthers take a 14-7 lead. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're still having some challenges as we speak, but we are working them out. As we will get this thing off for you. The Panthers and the Tigers here at the Cotton Bowl. We're having all kind of challenges right now, ladies and gentlemen. We were perfect before we actually went on. We did tests a couple of hours beforehand. Not quite sure what has happened. There's a kick retrieve back to the 6-yard line. Gutting across to the 20, running to the lane, and still on his feet down to the 38-yard line. As the Panthers special teams unit has been somewhat of an Achilles. Because the Panthers will now take over the defense. The defense will take over here. It seems the 38-yard line is where the Tigers will take over. So with that being said, it will be 1st down and 10. New quarterback coming in. There is going to be a give going to the left side, running hard for Skinner. And Skinner gets some positive gain. Skinner picks up 8 yards on that run. As we are showing that we are picked up now, just text that to everyone you can. That ball was incomplete as Williams comes in to replace the other Williams. You had Williams for Williams. And we do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We had all kind of adjustments that we had to make on the fly, but we're here and we're ready to keep things going. Williams looks, a little swing pass, gets the ball complete, a late flag thrown. As they look like it might be some holding against the Tigers. They are discussing the matter right now. A personal foul against the Tigers. That penalty was against number 65, Dwight Basil. So the Panthers refused that penalty. We'll try to give you some scores here later on with other SWAC games that are going on. Big matchups they are, as is this game for the Panthers and the Tigers for that matter. Want to be 4th down and about 2 Grambling looking like they were going to try to go for it. Prairie View elects to take a timeout. Timeout here. Want to welcome those that are listening to us by way of the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We were rolling right along. We had to do some change of approach, if you will, due to some technical difficulties. Some of the things that you have to deal with, you're dealing with modern technology. Some things just go haywire, and it is beyond our control, but we are working to give what we can. So they're ready to go. It looks like they're going to bring the punting unit out now, and that is a nice punt. Going back is Dunlap over his shoulder. He retrieves it at the 7-yard line, and he is clotheslined. He is closed down as he was not going to get anywhere on that particular run. So the Panthers will take over deep in their territory. Looks like the Panthers, they're going to spot this ball at the 11-yard line. Or they're going to play it at the 10. Well, they're going to put it at the 10 right now. So the Panthers will have the ball first down and 10 from the 10 with 13:32 here in the second quarter. Those who just joined, Lovelock has been replaced by Trey. Trey wearing number 7. Red formation now. There is going to be a sweep to Hebert. Hebert goes across close to the 20-yard line where he'd be just short of a first down. You can hear all kind of challenges that we're dealing with on today. Red formation now for Trey Green. Looks, and they're going to stop that play. Panthers 0-3 on the season, needing a big win. False start against the Panthers. They're not needing that. They need all the momentum they can get. The culprit on that one was Abado. So it's pushing the Panthers back 5 yards. Ready to go now. There's a misdirection give to Hebert, bouncing in and out. And he will not be able to get much happening for the Panthers. It's going to be 3rd and long as the Panthers will need to get a first down. We got our first half stat numbers here for you. We'll get those to you momentarily. As Green sends towards receiver in motion. Looks back. He's been pressed from the backside. He's flushed out of the pocket. He runs up through and close to a first down. Look like it's going to be a favorable spot. Depending on the measurement or the placement of the ball, I should say. First half stats saw that the Panthers had 6 first downs compared to 5 for Grambling. Rushing, 13 of 36 for Prairie View, 9 of 38 for Grambling. 48 yards passing for the Panthers, 81 for the Tigers. 10 of 7 are the Panthers from the passing era, 13 of 9. 9 of 13, are the Tigers, and 7 of 10 are the Panthers. Total offensive yards, 23 plays for the Panthers for 84 yards, 22 plays for the Tigers for 119 yards. Hebert has a total of 13 yards at the end of the first quarter. As Lovelock, 5 of 8. We'll try to find out if there's an injury or anything with Lovelock. Meanwhile, they're attending to a PV Panther ball player down on the field. Teams are taking time out. A good turnout here. This place holds 92,000 people. And the top of this place is slowly getting filled up. Beautiful weather. The weather has always been a factor here of late. for this Cotton Bowl Classic as the Panthers and the Tigers are getting it on. I told you this game started back in 1925. Prairie View got its first shot or introduction to the Cotton Bowl in 1929. They replaced the Langston Lions. And it used to be featured as a Monday night football, if you will, black college, as they were able to feature the state high school games, and they would feature this football game as the nightcap here at the Cotton Bowl. Prairie View had their black hour, as the measurement is going to be a tad bit short. It'll be fourth and a sneeze. I mean, an absolute sneeze, and the Panthers bring out their kicking unit. Talked about that black hour of the Panthers. We'll continue that a little bit later on about the history of this event. So now there's a timeout. It appears to be taken by the Panthers now, as they just might go for this thing. You know, they had they went for it 4th and 6. Oh, it's a TV timeout, so that will give us time out to complete our little tidbit that we had here about this Cotton Bowl Classic. The black hour for the Panthers came in 1990 when athletics was done away with altogether for a little while, or football for the most part. It was reinstated, and the Panthers reconvened their trip here to the Cotton Bowl in 1992. So they have been going back and forth and back with these Grambling State Tigers since 1967. It comes to the Cotton Bowl just like that of the Labor Day Classic. It does not get any better as far as the spirit of this game. Panthers will bring out the punting unit. There's a fake. The snap to the up back, and he's going to get the first down. First down, as that was the Panthers doing a fake punt. Ended up with that was number 36. I'm sorry, not 36, but Tommy Robinson Jr., number 38. First down, Panthers. Panthers going for it on the fake punt. So it's going to be first down for the Panthers at the 22-yard line. And I was just thinking, if you go for it on 4th and 6, trailing by 10, why not go for it on 4th and inches? Now Green will take it, gives it to Hebert, sweeping to the right side, and Hebert will get down to the 20-yard line. He actually lost some yardage, as we're going to have to let the PA announcer know that it's not Herbert, but it's Hebert. And it's going to be second down and about 12 for the Panthers. 10 minutes and 55 seconds here before halftime. As there's a little misdirection give to Hebert, and Hebert's tackle from behind. A great penetration tackle by Jamison Goins. Goins with the big tackle for loss. That's going to push the Panthers back another 3 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 15 now for Trey Green, who is in for Jerry Lovelock. Lining up in the spread formation. Checking things out as he's ready to go. Looks, passes. That ball was too tall and was actually deflected twice. And it's going to bring up a 4th down for the Panthers. So at halftime, what we're going to have to do for you, ladies and gentlemen, is let the bands entertain you, because we had to change our method of broadcasting on the fly. And we have to get it to you the best way we can, back deep is Chester Rogers, standing at his 41-yard line for Grambling State. Kick is up, high kick, deep, driven back to the 32-yard line with a fair catch is called. And the Panthers win in the field position error on that with 10:06 here in the second quarter play. Panthers up by the score of 14-7. Those who have just joined with us, you might be wondering how we got there. Lovelock scored with 10:17 in the first quarter to give the Panthers a 7-point lead after PAT and a 24-yard TD pass to Chad Williams from DJ Williams, who is actually out now at 3:32, tied it up. As we get ready to go now, looking, running in a big hit, tackle for loss, and it looks like Williams is back in for the Tigers. No, that's not. That's the same Williams. So it's going to be second down and 12. Looking to throw is where he tucks out, rolling out the pocket, flushing out, looking, got a little room, and he's going to be forced out of bounds, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Where it's going to be third down for the Tigers. 9 minutes and 34 seconds as the clock was stopped. Williams running out of bounds. Personnel change for the Panthers. Ready to go. Williams, look, he wants to throw across the middle. That ball was almost intercepted, but it's complete. And that is a first down. That pass was completed by Verlin Hunter. Verlin Hunter out of Mansfield, Louisiana. Picks up enough for a Grambling Tiger first down. It will be first and 10 from the 46-yard line. That's going to be a naked, right up play action. A beautiful play action. Looked like they were giving that ball off to Skinner. And riding that was Williams and caught the wide open receiver, number 80, Rogers. And that's enough for another first down. Has faked everybody out, at least faked me out. And the Panthers, first down at the 32-yard line. Skinner gets it this time running to the left side, and he is met by a host of Panthers on the stop. That play action was set up nice as we get down now to 8 minutes and 40 seconds here before the half. Mike Prince here with you live from the Cotton Bowl. We are broadcasting live. Had to change our method of broadcasting right in the middle of the broadcast as things go sometimes. Williams look back going, got a wide open receiver and touchdown for 32 yards. Had to be a blown assignment. I mean, because no one was around Verlin Hunter as he catches the 32-yard pass for the touchdown. All by himself in the corner of the end zone was Verlin Hunter. Not a Panther within 10 yards. Point after try is good. So at 8-18, we are all tied at 14-14. Blown assignment, no doubt, with this young defensive backfield. Panthers and the Tigers here in the Cotton Bowl. We are enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the scenery. You can hear the bands going at it. That happens to be the Grambling State Tigers band right now. As they are rocking it out, got the fans involved. I've been all around, ladies and gentlemen, and You can say what you want to say, but there's nothing like SWAC football. Bear back deep for the Panthers as he awaits the kick. It is a high, short kick. Will be retrieved at the 16-yard line. And there's a reverse. This time it's given. It got a lane going. Couple of defenders to beat. Gets up close to the 47-yard line, 42-yard line. As Michaels with the return for the Panthers. Andrew Michael III. We'll be first and 10 from the 42-yard line for the Panthers. Trey Green is in at quarterback. Spread formation for the Panthers. Green gets the snap, gives it to Abear. Abear slicing through defenders, and he hops for about 5 yards. Sorry, that was Lockett on the run. Lockett wearing number 5. Got 5. Green taking his time. He gets the snap. Quick pass. This was complete. And close to the first down does Thurman go. The wind picking up, but we're okay. Seven minutes and 42 seconds, I'm going to say, was a little short. Third down and about a yard for the Panthers. Green out with 3 receivers to his right side. Lockett comes in motion. They get a Lockett on the sweep. Oh, I'm sorry, they're going to keep it. Big fake. Green keeps it. And that will be enough for a Panther first down. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. As we are getting it done, as Malcolm would say, by any means necessary. Started out with our platform, our regular platform on Spreaker. Internet connection was bad, so we went through the phone line, and here we are. Back to action. Green wants to throw. He's got time being flushed out of the pocket, and he's getting past the defender. Almost a big hit, but he slithered past that to pick up about 3 yards on what would have been a shutdown. It's going to be spotted at the 45-yard line where the Panthers will run the no huddle, officially about a yard and a half gain. If you're the Panthers, you're going to say 2. If you're Grambling, you're going to say 1. Green now looking. He's got the spread formation, ball on the far hash mark, right to left, or the Panthers going. Green looks, a slant pass. That's complete to Dunlap, and Dunlap will get close to the first down stick. So it's going to be now to the 38-yard line, 3rd down and 2. No huddle offense being set up, 6:05 before the half. Ray Green in relief for Lovelock. There's a flag thrown as Abner gets the ball. I mean, as soon as the flag was thrown, so I'm going to think that it was encroachment against the Tigers because they let the play continue. I mean, as soon as the ball was snapped, that flag was thrown. We'll see exactly what happens. So that 5 will help the Panthers gain another first down. They continue to move things forward. I want to remind you, at halftime, we'll be letting the band play. You will hear some of the things going on as now it looks like Lovelock was back in, and that pass was complete to Greg Thurman. A big pass of 30 yards as they snuck Lovelock back in. We was trying to wonder if he was injured or not. Now they're going to no huddle offense. Lovelock back in. 3 receivers to the right side. Lovelock checking things over. Looks, those are fade right in the corner to the left. Oh, almost a spectacular catch. Reach forward with the left hand and just a little bit out of his reach. It's going to be second down. Nice touch on that pass by Lovelock. Second down and 10 now. Lovelock ready to go. He's giving that. Oh, Lockett was met in the backfield. I mean, deep penetration that time by the Grambling State Tigers. As Staller was able to make that tackle. Well, it's going to be third down. The ball is at the 18-yard line. Panthers need to get to the 4-yard line for first down. We will call it 3rd and 14. Spread formation. Lovelock checking out the 4-3 look of the Tigers. Looks, he wants to throw. He's got time to throw it across the middle, and that ball was incomplete. Trying to see who it looked like that was intended for Gant, Patrick Gant. Sorry, not Gant. That was LaSalle. Couldn't quite come up with it. So now Chris Barrett will come out for a field goal attempt. And it looks like this will be a 35-yard attempt. And the wind is blowing across field, so you have to make sure that it goes right. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 35-yard field goal by Chris Barrett. And with that, 4 minutes and 47 seconds before the half, the Panthers have a 17-14 lead. I want to welcome each and every one of you listening to our broadcast here live tonight, or should I say this afternoon, from the lovely Cotton Bowl. The bottom layer of the Cotton Bowl is to capacity, as the people are now starting to work their way up to the top of this stadium, this historic stadium, showing the hospitality of welcoming both universities here. Prairie View in the end zone to my left, all spelled out with the purple and gold. Grambling to the right, all spelled out in the black and gold. So the Panthers regain the lead off the 35-yard field goal by Chris Barrett. And the Panthers now ready to kick this off. Barrett's kick is a low line drive, and oh, what a perfect kick. Touchback, hits the cone. Looked like it might have gone out of bounds, but he was able to chip it on in. And the Tigers will take over with 4:47 from their own 20-yard line. Tigers coming out right now. He's sprinting out as their backup quarterback, who was originally the starting quarterback, but not even the starting quarterback, but he was the backup. He's in now as Jonathan Williams takes it, and he hit hard. Tried to do an option read, and he lost on that one. No huddle now for the Tigers, as that was a loss of 6 yards. Now they go. Oh, there's a hit as the throw is up, and there's a late flag. The intended pass was for Chad Williams, who already caught a touchdown earlier. And pleading the case is defensive back for the Panthers, number 24, Foster Brown. He's going to be tackled with the 15-yard penalty, which will give Grambling a first down. Ball is at the 35-yard line. Personnel switched out now for the Panthers. First down and 10 from the 35. Williams going. Tigers going from left to right. It's going to be a keeper by Williams. Williams jogging through, gets up to about the 41. He picks up 6 yards. Three minutes and 55 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Panthers up by the score of 17-14. Oh, there was some movement. All sides a free play for the Tigers. And went for the home run pitch. Was not able to connect with his intended receiver for Williams. The Williams connection. Will be encroachment against the Panthers. First down for the Tigers at the 46-yard line of the Tigers. Williams getting his assignments from the sideline. Spread formation look for the Tigers. It's the snap. Williams quick throw, and that ball is complete in the flat. Rogers with another reception. So it's going to be second down, 6 for the Tigers. 3 receivers to the left now for Williams. Williams gets the low snap. He takes it. Oh, he's going to roll to his left. He's got plenty of room, and he's got the speed, and he gets around the corner for another Tiger first down. He just outran the pursuit of the defensive line of the Panthers to get the first down. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 38-yard line of the Panthers. 3 minutes and 16 seconds now remain. Panthers holding on to a 3-point lead, 17-14. Williams with another quick pass. Oh, what a hit! Ford lights up the receiver on the pass reception. Rogers is lit up by Brown, and what a big hit, a loss of 5 yards. And it's going to be second down and 15. The Purple Haze is trying to hew up, if you will. Williams making his adjustment at the line. Spread formation. Gets the snap, looking to his left. Now he goes back across to his right, and there's another caught pass. And wow, another great throw by Williams. This time he hits Keandre Domino for another Tiger first down. First down and 10 from the 19-yard line. Tigers looking back, pressure, and there is almost a one-handed grab by Chad Williams. Chad Williams running that slot. Chad Williams is listed as 6'3", the sophomore, 193 pounds, out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And he's using his height advantage, running that out of that slot position. So second down and 10, 3 receivers now to the left side of Williams. Gets the snap, look, throws, oh! A big hit. I mean, Howard got there just as the ball got there, as it was intended, and complete by the Grambling State Tigers. It's going to be third down and 2 right now, as that was Juwan Martin on the reception. 3rd and 2. Panthers showing blitz. There's going to be a keeper and no gain. Howard leading the charge on yet another great defensive stand. Was going to bring up fourth down. Decision time now for Coach Fobbs. Fobbs says nothing to think about. He keeps the offensive unit out there with 1 minute and 17 seconds before halftime. Showing confidence in his Tigers. Can the Panthers hold it off? The crowds are getting into it. Williams looking over. 3 receivers to his left side. In the backfield with him is Jawan Martin. Over on the far side, the lone receiver is Chad Williams. And it's finally a timeout taken with 56 seconds. And Coach Fobbs might change his mind and come on out now with the kicking unit. We'll see exactly how it goes on. They're only going to take a 30-second timeout. We are enjoying ourselves here at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, Texas. Beautiful day. Last 5 years or so has either been too cold or too wet. Today is just right. When I tell you it's just right, it is, ladies and gentlemen, just right. Beautiful representation of PV Nation and the G-Men as they are getting things set up and ready to go. Alcorn is on. Needed. Jaguars came in and stole a win, if you ask me, on last week. As they are discussing the matters, they said a 30-second timeout, but it looked like someone may have taken another timeout right now. As my spotter and road warrior, Philip Prince, sits here. You been enjoying yourself so far, man? He's nodding yes as his stomach is tight as a drum. He's been eating since he woke up this morning. Oh, my. The bands will definitely be getting into it, and we will let you enjoy that Cotton Bowl experience as we go and get stats information and try to secure ourselves in the restrooms, breaks. There was an announcement. Some sort of announcement that was being made. Not quite sure what is going on right now. But there is a huge delay in this contest. We have 56 seconds remaining. Not sure what is going on. The Panthers are holding on to a 3-point lead. 17-14 is our score. Phillip is trying to assess things and see what's going on as we're all kind of lost for words. So with that, we'll give you the recap of how we got where we are. Panthers got on board first at 10:17 of the first quarter with a 1-yard quarterback keeper by Jerry Lovelock. The PAT was good to get the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Then we had a 24-yard touchdown run, which made it 7-7 as the Panthers gave up that mark at 3:52. That Chad Williams with the 24-yard TD reception. And at the 14:31 second mark, and that's what they asked for. They asked for contest winners. Didn't know exactly what was going on. These guys are breaking out. We'll finish up real quickly. Abear got a 7-yard run at 14:34, making 14-7. Then it was a 32-yard touchdown pass to Verlin Hunter as the PAT or the field goal attempt now will go up and this is going to be from 28 yards out. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So the 28-yard field goal to make it all tied at 17-17 with 51 seconds remaining before the half. So the place kicker, Mr. Mark Orazo, tying this up off of his right foot. Oroso. So they're going to have a field goal kicking contest, apparently. But we will be going to take some things up. Alabama State is leading Texas Southern by the score of 6-0 in the first quarter. So things are shaping up right now. We're all tied at 17. The Panthers must win this game in order to keep their hopes alive. Back deep is Hebert for the Panthers. He awaits the kick. Panthers going from right to left, dressed in grays with the purple helmets. This one will be retrieved at the 12-yard line. Hebert keeps it himself. He got a wall set up, looking for that next block, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And the Panthers will take over with 45 seconds. See what TV can do with that. Another update, Alcorn 28 and Southern 10. So Lovelock is back at quarterback. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Spread formation, ball on the left hash. Hebert looking, wants to throw. And that ball incomplete off the receiver's hands, running across. That one was intended for LaSalle. He was not able to make that grab. So the Panthers ready to go now. 40 seconds on the clock. Lovelock looking over the defense. Spread formation. Looks. And he's flushed out of the pocket. He finally got it open to Dunlap. Dunlap making a defender's miss. He's across the 40 down to the 41. Will be enough for a first down. As the clock will stop momentarily, it's at 30 seconds. Panthers with 2 timeouts remaining, just as the Tigers. And they're ready to go back. A quick pass this time. Lovelock to Thurman. And Thurman is going to be down at the 48-yard line. Close to a first down, but Prairie View will take a timeout with 20 seconds remaining. So the Panthers are going to try to see what they can do here with these last ticks on the clock. We're live here at the Cotton Bowl. And I would go to guess that it might be 35,000 people here. It might be about 35,000, 40,000 people. Timeout is being relieved. It's going to be second down and about 3 as the Panthers have the ball at their 48-yard line. They have 1 timeout remaining. They need a big play right about here, at least 25-yard gain to give Barrick a chance at a field goal attempt. Lovelock gets the pass. He's looking to his left. Throws that wide open. It was Dunlap, who was wide open. But that ball just kind of sailed up. It never did get the trajectory needed. So 16 seconds remaining. And it'll be third down and 3 for the Panthers. Lovelock ready to go back. Big snap. Looking. A little pressure by the Grambling Tigers. He steps up in the pocket. Wide open. It's Dunlap at the 35-yard line. Makes a man miss. Down inside the 25. Out of bounds with 6 seconds left. Now, here's the question. Do you send out Barrick or do you go for the touchdown? And it looked like they're going to send Barrick out. The ball is at the 25-yard line. So technically this will be about a 42-yard field goal attempt. 6 seconds remaining. Looks like the Panthers are going to take their final time out. And what a big play that was by Dunlap, being wide open. The Tigers were running like a little soft zone. And Dunlap found a gap and was able to make things happen for the Panthers. So timeout is taken. The ball is on the near hash. Panthers are going from my right to left. So they'll be kicking toward their own end zone where Prairie View proudly displays in the end zone. Ball is right on the 25-yard line. And Barrick, with his fluorescent shoes on, will come on in to give the attempt. This is going to be a 42-yard field goal attempt with 6 seconds remaining. The snap is good. The kick is long enough, hits the crossbar, and goes through. Hits the crossbar and goes through, and that is going to take us to the halftime with the Panthers with a wicket of a lead, 20-17. Field goal good by Barry. Oh, my. Makes you just wonder why didn't they kick the field goal last week against the Jaguars, but I have to get past that and have to get over that as the Panthers take a 20-17 lead at the half. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at halftime right now. The Prairie View A&M University Panthers and the Grambling State Tigers here at the Cotton Bowl Classic here in Dallas, Texas. Mike Prince here with the Panthers enjoying a 3-point lead at the half, 20-17 off the 42-yard adventurous kick by Mr. Chris Barrett with 6 seconds remaining as the Grambling State Tigers marching band will get ready to take the field. We'll give you some numbers here and let you enjoy them real briefly. Enjoy the playing of the Grambling State Tigers band. Panthers leading 20-17. Both teams are tied with 12 first downs. Rushing yards, Panthers have 54, Tigers have 49. Passing, 128 for the Panthers, 181 for the Tigers. Panthers are 13-21 from passing. Tigers are 16 of 21. Punt return yards, 34 for the Panthers, none for the Tigers. Kickoff return, 93 for the Panthers, 46 for the Tigers. Panthers, 3 punts, averaging 43.7 yards a kick. Tigers, 3 points, averaging 37 yards per kick. Panthers have 3 penalties for 25 yards, and the Tigers have 7 penalties for 65 yards. Time of possession in favor of the Panthers, 16:48, while the Tigers had 13-12. Third down conversions, Panthers are 2 of 9, and the Tigers are 4 of 8. Panthers are 3 of 3 on fourth down conversion. Panthers are 3 for 3 in the red zone, while the Tigers are 1 for 1 in the red zone. Individually, Trey Green, who came in for relief, has 19 yards rushing off of six possessions. Jonathan Hebert has 19 yards rushing off of 8. Devontae Ham has 13 yards off of 3. And Tommy Robbins has 3 yards off of 1 carry. Lovelock is 9 of 16 from passing with 96 yards, his longest being 27 yards, while Trey Green is 4 of 5 for 35 yards. Dunlop leads with 6 receptions and 58 yards. Greg Thurman has 5 receptions for 37 yards. Keith Hardaway, 1 reception for 21 yards. And Kalen LaSalle, 1 reception for 12 yards. As for the Grambling State Tigers, Jonathan Williams is 5 of 19, 5 for 19 on the rushing column. Jawan Martin is 3 for 12. Cedric Skinner, 2 of 8. And Justin Kelly, 3 of 7. As far as passing goes, Jonathan Williams is 12 of 15, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns. Longest reception is 32 yards. Mr. DJ Williams is 4 of 6, 25 yards. His long was 8. Receiver Chester Rogers having a big game, 6 receptions, 32 yards. His long is 14 yards. Merlin Hunter, 2 receptions, 55 yards, and a touchdown, that being a 32-yard reception. And Cajun Domino, 2 receptions, 35 yards. His long is 25. Chad Williams, 2 receptions, 29 yards, and a touchdown, 24 yards. Punting, Mr. Jonathan Wallace, 3 punts for 111 yards. So the Panthers enjoying the lead. We're going to let you enjoy the rest of this halftime feature with the Grambling State Tigers band doing their thing. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network halftime here at the Cotton Bowl. Panthers on top by the score of 20-17. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Halftime has just been completed as we get ready to get things started on the way here, as the Panthers will be kicking off to the Tigers to start this second half off. And we are on the way. This kick is deep out of the back of the end zone as the Tigers will take over. Ball will be at the 25-yard line. They're going to say it was out of the end zone. As we get ready to start this first half off, Williams looking to throw. That ball was over the head of his intended receiver. Harden not able to make that catch as the no huddle continues to be the thing for both of these squads for the most part. Ball right at the 25. Pressure from the backside being flushed out of the pocket is Williams, and he will get close to the 30-yard line, showing some good elusiveness there. It's going to be third down. Well, they're going to say he stepped out the 29-yard line. So it'll be third down and about 7 yards for the Tigers. 3 receivers to the left side now. Williams looks. He's been thrown, and he's got that ball. Oh, a big hit. That's intended for Rogers. Incomplete. Rogers tried to make the catch. Jackson on the defensive. Kicking unit will come out. Back deep is Dunlop, whose earlier kickoff return or punt return of 30 yards set up the first score for the Panthers. He catches this one at the 30-yard line, make a couple to miss, and he spins up to about the 34. Back to the 34. Where the Panthers will take over on defense. Offense, I should say. 14-28. This third quarter. The Panthers come out from the 34. Ready to add to their 3-point lead here. Lovelock is starting the second half. He quickly gets that ball in the flat. LaSalle was not able to get much after that. Great pursuit from the Tigers. He's actually for 34. No gain will be assessment. 3 receivers to the right side. As Lovelock gets ready to take the snap. He looks to his right, throws, got a wide open receiver. That ball is caught down across the 40-yard line of Nick Petrie. That's what we've been waiting on. First time we called his name tonight, he looked real strong during the spring or the training camps. And I'd like to see him get more touches on the ball. He's lined up in the slot position right now. As there's going to be a fumble on the play, the ball was lost, and it looks like Grambling has recovered. That looks like number 15 on the recovery, Steve Orosky. So Panthers will give up the ball at the 46-yard line. 13-40. A quick pass by Williams. Williams gets the ball down to the 40-yard line. Just like that, the momentum is beginning to change. As there's another first down for the Grambling Tigers. The ball is at the 40-yard line. 13-34 here in the third quarter. There's a keeper by Williams. Williams bouncing off defenders like a pinball machine and gets down to the 25-yard line. First down, tough run of 15 yards and another first down. He was bouncing off people like old pinball from the video games. Beautiful night here. The night lights beginning to come on. There is an injury timeout right now. Looks like the person being tended to was Dunlop, number 40. I'm sorry, not Dunlop. That was Mr. Howard, Jerome Howard. He walks off. Hamlin will come back with a new set of downs, ball at the 26-yard line. They trail the Panthers 20-17. Panthers fumble. Now looking, Williams going in the corner, fade route. Oh, good defensive position by the DB for the Panthers was Foster Brown. He had the inside turn on it, but was not able to come up with the pick. So it's going to bring up second down and 10. Howard has returned. And Williams gets the snap. Throws that ball. That's a low. They're going to say it was complete. Or did they say it was incomplete? Domino Lillard picked that up off the ground. Wasn't able to get much. Actually, it looked like he may have lost a yard. Clock does run with 12:45 here in the third quarter of play. Panthers on top, 17-14. On the spread now, and a timeout is being called by Coach Hobbs. With 12:37 here in the third quarter play. Well, Prairie View doing what they need to do to keep hopes alive. Have an early lead, 0 run off of Jerry Lovelock. Lovelock set down for a spell. We have to catch up with Coach Northern to find out what that was all about. He was getting ready here and had some good play, good ball management by Trey Green. Don't know if it was a change of pace or if it was just an injury concern of Lovelock. But we will see as they get ready to continue on. The teams are coming out of their timeouts right now. As Williams now coming out of the timeout. 3 receivers to the left side. Ball on the right side has. Williams gets the snap. Looking back to his left. Throws across the middle. Oh, and Howard just leveled the slot receiver. He never even looked around. That slot receiver was intended for Verlin Hunter. That's going to be a penalty against Howard. Howard not liking that call, but in that case, it was the right call. So it's going to be first down from the 15-yard line. There's a give to Skinner, and Skinner runs down past the 10-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 6. So it's going to be second down as the Tigers are getting closer to trying to take the lead here. Williams checking things out. Checking things out now as the run comes in motion. Goes back and going to give it to Skinner. Skinner has been in the backfield, bouncing off defenders, and finally drugged down. Short loss. Going to be third down. 95 on the tackle for the Tigers, Mr. Devon Reed. As it's going to be third down, and we'll call it about 3 as the Panthers trying to limit the Tigers to a field goal attempt after the fumble recovery on the defensive side of the Grambling State Tigers. Williams checking things out, looking. Now he's ready. Pistol formation. Panthers showing blitz. He rolls out to his right, throws in the end zone. Off the receiver's hands. Would have definitely been a touchdown, but not able to come up with it. It looks like it was Edward Kunto. Wow. So it's going to bring out the kicking unit for the Tigers. As they say, the one that got away, Grambling taking a timeout, and they're taking a TV timeout. Forget when you have games on this magnitude, it's going to be all sorts of timeouts and everything taken. I am very interested to see what the attendance is going to be. Very interesting to see. See if we can get some scoring updates for you around the Southwestern Athletic Conference. It seems like Alabama State is taking it to the Texas Southern Tigers. That score is 23-3 as they're playing a happy song. Come along, make me feel right now at our roof. Come along, make me feel. Looked like the PA announcer was battling trying to get some announcements across over the happy song. Timeout, TV timeout. Panthers up by the score of 20-17. The ball is placed right at the 8-yard line. Don't know if the Tigers are going to try to settle for the tie, or they, with all this time, extra time, go ahead and try and create a play that can get them a first down. They only need about 3 yards for the first down, which gives them a fresh set of downs. You'll get a chance to see just how Coach Fobbs and crew will take care of the matter very soon. I want to remind you that you can listen to the sports report each and every day here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Visit our website at KTORradio.com and get all the latest and the greatest as that comes about. Then we have our syndicated show, which is the Sports Report Weekly. Right now, you can catch us all over the country. We'll have those sightings on our website real soon where you can listen to the Sports Report Weekly, and innovative, intrusive sports programming dedicated to the coverage of the HBCUs across the country with an emphasis on the Southwestern Athletic Conference. They're giving away passes on Texas Southwest Airlines. Or should I just say Southwest Airlines? Texas Southwest, I'm thinking of my church affiliation of the Church of God in Christ. They are out of the TV timeout finally. I guess somebody got paid. 11-12 right now as the field goal attempt of 24 yards being attempted by Orosso. The snap is up and the kick is good. With that, 24 yards. Orosso. Mr. Orosso has tied this contest up at 20 with 11:06 remaining in this third quarter play. They got that off of a turnover. We have to make sure that the offense makes something up. That was off of a turnover, and you never want to see us turn that ball over unless you give up points. So Hebert back deep for the Panthers. He and Andrew Mitchell are back deep. They've been doing that fake reverse deals of late. See what happened with the Panthers right here. Tigers get ready to kick off from their 35-yard line, going from left to right. Panthers in their all grays, ready to go. The kick is up and retrieved, and it's going to be Andrews keeping it, going across to the 22-yard line. So he'll be brought down. $11:02 to start this second possession for the Panthers after fumbling the ball at the 46-yard line of the Tigers. So Lovelock coming in as Hebert. Band has been asked to stop playing. And they play softly. They didn't stop completely. And now comes in motion. Jonte got a big hole running across the 50-yard line down to the 40, the 30, finally on his feet, still down to the 16-yard line. as that was Lockett on the run. 64-yard run by Lockett. Gotta love that. Lockett exploding completely up the middle to get the big run. That was a short gain on that play. Devontae Ham on the run. May have gotten a yard. 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Panthers in great position right now. Try to get the score. Ball is on the left hash mark at the 15-yard line. Lovelock sends a man in motion. Takes it. This time he's going to keep it. Lovelock looking, spinning toward the 15, and he didn't get anything on that one. On the option read. It will be 3rd down and 8 for the Panthers. Panthers trading out personnel. Dunlop coming in. He'll be lined up in the wide receiver slot. Going in motion is LaSalle. And Petrie lined up now in the slot, so Dunlap is the lone receiver. I look for Petrie to run a post pattern right about now or a slant on this 3rd down play. Showing Bliss. Bliss coming from the outside, pumping, taking his time, rolling out the pocket, and finally getting sacked for the first sack of the night. That sack is going to be credited to number 90 for the Tigers, Jamison Goin. And 93 got in on it, Javonte Williams. So it's going to bring up kicking unit. Barrett will be lined up at the 24. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick is up. And no good. Looked like it was good from my angle. And at 8:39, we're still tied at 20. The missed field goal. And the Tigers will take over at their 20-yard line. See if the Panthers defense, Purple Haze, can rise up. Williams gives that one to Stenner. Stenner running up the middle, and he gets up to the 30-yard line, close to a Tiger first down. First down. No huddle offense. You get that up to the 31-yard line. Williams looking, wants to throw. Throws that ball, and that ball was incomplete. Looked like Chad was his man. Flag is down. They're discussing the infraction. Out to hear the official right now. So the hold will be against Grambling State. They said number 75, Mr. Anthony Cherry out of Chicago, Illinois. So it pushes them back now to the 21-yard line. 1st and 20. 3 receivers to the right for Williams. Panthers look like they want to show Bliss. They changing out. The DBs playing back a little soft. Look like they shift their coverage in the defensive backfield area. There's a quick pass and caught in the flat area, making defenders miss. Still on his feet. Did a nice little juke move was Chester Rogers. Pick up a couple more yards. Alabama State takes a 26-3 lead over the Texas Southern Tigers at halftime. Second down and 12 for Grambling State. Williams looking. Spread formation. He looks, throws, and that ball is caught in motion, running down the sideline and finally hurled out of bounds. Picks up 31 yards. That looks like for the Panthers, number 11, Tajandre Domino. And the Tigers now trying to pick up some momentum. First down, the ball is at the 39-yard line. 7:44 with the clock stop for the movement of the chains. And this ball is given to Martin. Martin running hard, close to another Tiger first down. Martin has come in reserve role and has made a change of pace back for the Tigers. First down at the 29-yard line. This one is given to Martin again. Martin gets across the 25-yard line down to the 22. No huddle offense for the Tigers. A give to Martin, running to the right side, making defenders miss. Spinning move, gets down inside the 10. Nifty run, pick up a 13 yards. Another first down. Tigers threatening to take the lead. All tied at 20. Ball is at the 8-yard line. 6:48 and counting. Now underneath center. Gives it, and Stenner, Martin running over and through defenders for a touchdown, a tough run, and a job finish with an 8-yard TD run by Martin. So the point after try to be attempted. They're doing the swinging gate now, or the Grambling State Tigers. And they're actually going to throw a little screen pass, trying to get the 2, and it's no good. No good. They did the swinging gate. That ball went to Jonathan Williams, the quarterback, and it's no good. So at 6:40, we'll see the Tigers with a 26-20 lead. To get the understanding, we can ask Coach Fobbs about that. Meanwhile, we got another update. Alabama leading Mississippi Valley by the score of 35-20, 10:57 left, as Julian Stafford just got a 68-yard touchdown catch. And we'll see what other scores we got. We mentioned Alabama State and Grambling State. I'm sorry, in Texas Southern, 26-3, Alabama State there. Jackson State and Arkansas Pine Bluff, showing that Arkansas Pine Bluff just scored a touchdown. That's what we have at this point. We get other scores. We will make sure they got some little festivities going on right now. Hey, Phil, why don't you explain to them what's going on right now? Explain to them what's going on.
Well, they just had 2 contestants for 4 and 2 on each team compete to make a McDonald's quarter pounder. It was like the far end team managed to win and beat the other team. It was pretty exciting, made me hungry again. Well, so as PV gets ready to bounce back from giving up the touchdown, I'm trying to see how they can regain the momentum back to their side and give them momentum and let them lead it back into the fourth quarter, because this is where it starts, because you got to build up your momentum, get all your energy so you can have it all to the fourth quarter. You have A-Bear receiving back, see what he can do a little special somewhere.
Thank you very much, Philip. As he mentioned, A-Bear back deep. We have 6:40 remaining in this third quarter. The kick is a high, short kick received at the 7-yard line by Adair. Adair weaving through and bouncing up to about the 26-yard line. See what the momentum is. As the Panthers will take over with 6:33 of the third quarter. They're going to say that A-Bear got up to the 27-yard line. As Lovelock and crew come back out. Spread look now for the Panthers, going from right to left. Comes in motion, little swing pass, hits, pumps, throws, rolling out. He's got a big lane, and he finally takes it. Lovelock will run out of bounds after he gets a first down. He picks up about 13 yards. I mean, good coverage that time by the Tigers. They're going to say he ran out before he got the first down? Wow. So it's going to be second down and 2 yards. There's going to be a give to A-Bear. A-Bear running through. I'm sorry, I keep saying A-Bear, but that was Lockett. That will be a first down, as they will finally reposition the ball at the 44-yard line. Panthers with the no-huddle offense. And comes in motion. There's a give to Lockett. Lockett bouncing off, and he is finally stopped. Personnel change for the Panthers. Coming up on 5:50 here in the third quarter. All on the right hash. Panthers going from right to left. Lovelock takes, looks, he wants to throw. That ball is almost intercepted. Good defensive coverage that time by defensive back Mike Roach. Roach out of Baton Rouge. 5'11" defender. Almost got an interception. So it's going to be third down and about 9 for the Panthers. Red formation for Lovelock. Lovelock gets it, looks to his left. He's going to be pressured as he was hit. He was hit by number 15, who's been causing havoc all day, Steve Arockway. Almost created a sack. So the kicking unit will come out with 5:36. Back deep for Grambling, number 80, who has been showing some pretty good skills on today. Mr. Chester Rogers awaits the punt. Snap is good. High kick. And that ball bounces and into the back of the end zone, where it will be a touchback. Five minutes and 25 seconds. Grambling State will take over with a 6-point lead. Went for it on 2 points, during their last score. So now Williams comes back out. He has the pistol look. takes it, keeps it himself, trying to stretch out the defense. He gets around the corner, gets close to the 25-yard line. Williams showed some speed and elusiveness just then. He picked up 4 yards. What looked like it would have been a no-gainer. Ready to go back. Both teams showing that no-huddle offense. There's a give this time. It looked like Skinner. So it's going to bring up third down. Just hit the 5-minute mark. Personnel change for the Tigers and the Panthers. Lining up on the defensive end slot is Jerome Howard. See what he does. He does a big hit over the receiver's hands. Wide open was Verlin Hunter. But to Williams' credit, he was hit as he was throwing that ball. So fourth down now. Need a little nifty punt return by the Panthers. Back deep is Dunlap. That ball bounces off of Dunlap, but he able to catch the ball. Wow, that was dangerous. So the Panthers will take over at the 42-yard line with 4:32 remaining here. BV offense trying to get things in motion. Trailing 26-20. Panthers need this game in a bad way. As now they give the ball to Hebert. As it looks like now Trey Green is back into the game. Little change of pace for the Panthers. Actually going to say Hebert lost a couple of yards. Green now still a quarterback in the spread formation. Ball on the left hash mark at the 41-yard line. Green gets the snap. Swing pass thrown out complete to Hebert. Hebert will get close to the line of scrimmage, but to no avail. Three minutes and 44 seconds. Panther Nation showing some concerns. Plenty of time left. They in the play for whatever reason, clock down to 5. Green is going to have to hurry up. 1, and he gets it off. He's being flushed out of the pocket, and Green wants to throw. He's going to finally be hit, and that seemed like a disaster from the beginning. Seemed like some confusion was going on, and may not have been on the same page as the kicking units will come out. Panthers will send out Travis Jackslaw. Back deep, be number 80 for the Tigers, Chester Rogers. Snap is there. The kick by Jackslaw, low line driver. And that ball is retrieved at the 21-yard line. The gunner down there making an outstanding play. They're going to give him at the 20-yard line. Grambling coming out. 2:26 remaining in the third quarter, up 26-20. Williams gets that ball over to Skinner, and Skinner gets net after picking up a couple of yards. 2 minutes and 14 seconds now here in the third quarter of play. There's going to be a keeper and a swing pass, and close to the first down. That pass was caught by Domino. Looked like it's going to be a holding against the Tigers. We'll wait on the official call as they discuss the matter. That foul was called against Berlin Hunter. So that will push the Tigers back and put the Panthers in a better position. 1:53 remaining. It's going to be third down and 11. Ball on the near hash. Going from left to right on the Grambling Tigers, dressed in their all black uniforms, gold numbers, gold black helmets, the gold G. There is another pass. This one back to Domino to the left side. And Domino gets a big first down as he is finally out of bounds after he picks up about 15 yards. First down and 10, 1:26 remaining in this third quarter. Panthers trailing 26-20. There's an option run and not much gain there, maybe 2 yards. No huddle offense yet again for the Tigers. Under a minute here remaining in the third quarter. Williams checking things out. He wants to throw, and he fires. That ball is complete in the slot up to the 45-yard line, close to another first down. That time he connected with number 83, Brandon Birdsall. First down for the Tigers, 45 seconds here in the third quarter play. Tigers up on top of the Panthers, 26-20. Aiken gets the snap, gives it, keeps it himself, get it to the outside corner, and he's down across the 50, out at the 32-yard line. And Williams is showing some elusiveness and some speed. 38 seconds now, as they're going to say he stepped out at the 34-yard line. PV quickly switches out personnel, gets some fresh legs and bodies in. As now the give is to the back spin. Oh, that's Martin spinning around. Martin spinning close to yet another Tiger first down. That ball gets right on the inside of the 25, and they have to get to the 24 through the Tigers. And that takes it down. It's 10 seconds now in the remaining third period. And there was some movement by the Tigers, it looks like. 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Getting the matters discussed. Both teams are walking to the sidelines. There's only 3 seconds left in this quarter. Still discussing exactly what the infraction is. I mean, they're very much discussing this one. Still, no conclusion as of yet. So illegal substitution against the Panthers. Okay, so it's going to give the Tigers a first down off that infraction. Alcorn is on top of Southern by the score of 35-16. Under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. So now the sticks got to be brought up because if it's a first down, the ball now is at the 20-yard line. Now the sticks will be moving. There's 3 seconds remaining. Sticks are still slow to get set up. And the clock has run out. And that is going to take us to the end of the third quarter. And the Tigers on top of the Panthers by the score of 26-20. I want to let Philip give us a little recap of things that's going on in his experience as we get set for this fourth quarter of play.
Thank you, Mr. Prince. But today I really enjoyed myself. But I'm looking forward to PV to really take their time and not rush the plays and have better play selection. Because it's 15 minutes. There's enough time for you to score a touchdown. But defense is doing a fantastic job. Just the offense got to have a better job and just execute the offensive plays. But so far I'm having a great time. Spend time with my pop. I'm just really looking forward to this. More games to the season and next year too, but right now I'm focused on this game and ready for PV to get this dub out the way because it's much needed.
Thank you, Philip. You're absolutely right. It is much needed. Panthers come in 0-3 in the season. 0-2 in conference play, 0-2 in the Western Division as they're taking on yet another Western Division opponent, that of the Grambling Tigers. PV Storm trying to get PV Nation back on the groove as we get ready to start this fourth quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Grambling State with the ball. You're now going from my right to left. The Panthers, dressed in their all grays with the purple helmets, purple socks, black shoes, ready to try to apply some pressure. Playing tight man coverage. There's a give to Spinner, and what a big play by Jerome Howard. I'm sorry, Jerome Howard with the penetration, but the tackle was actually going to 95, Devon Reed. What a way to come out with the first play. 2nd down and 15. Panthers look like they're struggling with the personnel, and there's not a flag. There's a pass to big hit. Trying to get through and do a little shake and bake on the catch was number 10, Chad Williams. But the Panthers, man, what a statement the Panthers can make if you do limit them to a field goal attempt. But more important, they can somewhat block it or even miss. 14-06 now here in the game, 26-20. Panthers trailing. Williams looking to try to get at least a first down or enough to make it an easier field goal attempt. Panthers call out Bliss. Throw across the slot. Oh, jumping across almost with the pick. Looked like Ford might have been for the defensive play that cut off, but not Ford. I'm sorry. That was David Metcalf. Tried to hit Williams, as he's been successful with for the most part of the day. This will be a 41-yard field goal attempt for the Tigers. Oroso gets the snap, and the low line driver is no good. So PV dodges a bullet with 13:46 remaining in the game. Prairie View will get the ball at their 25-yard line. They have got to put together, in my opinion, a drive started right now. Taking a TV timeout. So now what thought there was going to be a timeout is not a timeout, which lets you know who's really running things around here. They say money talks, everything else takes a hike. Mike Prince here. We're live from the Cotton Bowl here in D-Town, Dallas, Texas. Lovelock now ready to go. He takes it, throws a quick out. That ball was bobbling off the receiver. Did they say it was complete? Pass was intended for LaSalle, and it was incomplete. Almost a good thing, because if he had caught that, he'd have lost about 3 or 4 yards anyway. Lovelock now. There's a flag. Trying to find out what happened. Was it too many in the huddle? Here the officials call right now. Well, cannot have that. That was a mental lapse. Well, that pushes the Panthers back 5 yards. 2nd down and 15. Lovelock wants to throw. Going down deep. Throws it. That ball is almost intercepted. It was almost intercepted by, it looked like Mike Roach. And it will be 3rd down now for the Panthers. Went for the home run ball. Did Lovelock. Lovelock now ready to go. Looks, throws that one. That one's caught across. 3rd down, and not even close to the 1st down. As Thurman with the catch. But that was nowhere close to a 1st down. So the kicking unit will come out. Beat man Chester Rogers out of Huntsville, Alabama. A 6'1" junior. Looks like they got a new man back there now. DJ Williams. DJ Williams? I'm sorry, 40. Martez Carter. As that ball bounces, takes a Grambling bounce. On the injury on the field right now, it looks like number 45 for the Panthers, the long snapper, Joe Sable. And I don't, jump up, but that looked like a cheap shot by the reserve linebacker, Randolph Giovanni. I mean, he's the long snapper. He don't even touch anybody for the most part. He got whacked pretty good from the blind side. kind of chop blocking. Nonetheless, it will be Grambling's ball with 12:38. Ball from the 46-yard line. Ready to go now. There's Stenner with the ball, and he will get a couple of yards off of that. Will be second and about 8 for Grambling. Films in the pistol formation. Panthers now defensive backs coming up tight. Now it's finally ready to go. 2 on the play clock, and there's a give to Stenner. Stenner is upended. That was Howard laying yet another potent tackle. Third down now. As the Panthers defense trying to batten down the hatches. Southern now has a 42-16 lead over, Alcorn has a 42-16 lead over the Jaguars. Williams looking, wants to throw, he's being pressured. That ball is intercepted. Intercepted. The ball was deflected, and caught with the deflection was David. They caught incomplete. Oh, no. Oh, looked like Metcalf got a perfect tip drill. Show the replay. Anyway, it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, my. Well, that might have been something to get the Panthers a little boost right now. Punt unit out. That ball will be retrieved. Oh, he fumbled off the punt, and it's still on the ground. Oh, my goodness. Panthers, though, recover. Oh, my. Looked like Dunlap got a little lackadaisical. Panthers do dodge a bullet on that one. Ball is going to be spotted at the 18-yard line. Panthers got to get something together here with 10:55. Running out of time and opportunities. Lovelock, quick pass. That is called. Make a defender's miss. Getting across the middle to the 25. Thurman with the reception. Final score, Alabama A&M 42, Mississippi Valley 20. Got a flag on that play. Looked like in the territory of holding. Let's see what it is. So LaSalle will be charged with that holding. Penalties beginning to be the Achilles heel for the Panthers. 2nd down and 7. Lovelock throwing the screen. That ball's completed. They're on across to Abear. Getting across. He's Hans collared and thrown out of bounds. Got the 1st down. Mike Roach. He picks up, looks like 34 yards, and an important 1st down for the Panthers. 10-13 now remaining. Panthers line back up, spread formation. In motion now, and that ball is given to Hebert. Hebert scuttlebugs for about 3 yards. I've been doing it all day. My vantage point, they're built so much alike. That was Devontae Ham. Ready to go. Another screen pass. That ball tipped in the air. That was good defensive awareness that time by defensive lineman for Grambling. Number 94, that looked like. Third down and 8, 9:43. Ball is at the 48-yard line of the Panthers. 3 receivers to the left now for Lovelock. He gets the snap. Throws a quick pass to Hebert. He falls down. He falls down. He catches it. I'm sorry, that was not Hebert. Ham. Fourth down and about 6. The kicking unit comes out. 9:24 remain. The Panthers send the kick unit out one more time. Now it is Dwight Amphrey who is back deep out of Monroe, Louisiana. That's a high kick. And fair caught at the 15-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will take over with 8:53 remaining in this contest. An exciting action here from the Cotton Bowl here in Dallas, Texas. The Panthers and the Tigers getting it on, SWAC style. Stadium has been known for its share of historic bowl games. Oklahoma and it seems like University of Texas been here forever and a day. But the Panthers has been having their chances here since 1929. Had a brief interruption in 1990 when athletics was disbanded momentarily at the campus of Prairie View. But it reconvened back in 1992. And ironically, the Panthers are scheduled to play the Langston Lions here next year. That game will be an interesting tidbit because the Panthers replaced the Lions in 1929 and have been here ever since, with the exception of that 1990 season. So the Panthers, as they got the happy cam going on throughout the stadium. Panthers defense on the field. They are ready to go. 8:53 remaining in the contest. Got some third quarter stats here. Lovelock is 16 of 28, 171 yards, and Jonathan Williams is 20 of 30 for 240 yards and a touchdown. Martin has 72 yards rushing. Williams has 62 yards rushing. Leading rusher for the Panthers is Arthur Lockett with 76. Terry Green and Hebert both have 19. And Devontae Ham has 16 yards. All these are numbers at the end of the third quarter. We'll have our final stats coming up immediately after this game. Panthers in third down conversions at the end of the third was 2 of 14. That has got to be a concern for Coach Northern. We come out ready to resume action. There's a keeper this time by Williams. Williams cutting back. There's a flag thrown. Williams going across the field, but this is going to be all for naught. What a huge run by Williams, showing nothing but pure speed. Finally out of bounds at the 20-yard line, but there was a flag way back at the 15-yard line. Looked like it was 2 flags down. The good thing about it, he may have worn himself out where he can't do it again. We'll see what happens now. No doubt there was some holding somewhere. They are discussing this matter. You got to figure Jonathan Williams is saying, you got to be kidding me. That young man is very fast and elusive. Panthers trying to catch their win. I want to remind you, we'll be on the campus of Prairie View tomorrow afternoon for the soccer match between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. Join Randy Allen and myself as we give you that play-by-play coverage. You can listen right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Simply dial 724-444-7444 and put in the code 46493. So it's going to be a first down for Grambling. It was a holding against Grambling. Then a 5-yard personal foul running into the referee. So we'll see where they end up spotting. It looked like on the spot at the 12-yard line. So it's actually at the 12-yard line, so it'll be first down. Williams ready to go now. PV look like they're showing bliss, and it's going to be a give to Martin. Martin picks up about 3, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Grambling has 2 timeouts. Prairie View has all 3 of theirs. Coming up on 8 minutes here in the game. There's another run by Martin. He spins close to another first down. PV Nation is going to have to rise to the occasion. Doesn't get any easier. Third down and 1 now. Martin in the spread. As a runner goes in motion, there's a keeper by Martin. A big hole, and Williams will run close to midfield. I mean, that was the option read, and it was a gaping hole. Picks up 24 yards and a Tiger first down. Not what the Panthers needed at that particular time. Alcorn State 49, Southern 16, 8:31 remaining in that game. Our score here is 26-20, 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Tigers just got a big first down. Now they're using the clock, and they finally get down to 2 seconds where timeout is taken on the field. 6 minutes and 58 seconds. Alabama State with a 31-3 lead under 7 minutes in the third quarter. Panthers have got to find out and find a way to get things back in your control and the grips of things. Tigers coming out of their timeout. First down from the 46-yard line, 47-yard line of the Tigers. Jonathan Williams coming back. Replace DJ Williams. Red formation. Martin in the backfield with him. Oh, there's some early movement. Both of the tackles had the same signal calls, like everybody else didn't move. Both of the tackles moved, right in sync. Right tackle Justin Miller and Anthony Cherry, left tackle. They had the signal, but no one else did. .6:58 remaining. Panthers trailing 26-20. Three receivers now to the left side for Martin. Ball on the left march. Receiver comes in motion. There's going to be another keeper, this time by Williams, and he's met by a host of Panthers led by Jerome Howard. Want to bring up second down. Grambling kind of helping themselves. They're not getting much done, but they're eating up some valuable time. Meanwhile, the Panthers do have 3 timeouts. They got to make sure they can stop them, as there's another give to Martin. Martin gets up close to the original line of scrimmage, as they will get third down and about 11 now. So this is where the Panthers have been really struggling on the calls on tonight. Both of them have been struggling, but the Tigers are at least 4 of 13 at the end of the third quarter, while the Panthers are 2 of 14. This was a big play for the defense. 5:50 remaining in the contest. Williams in the spread formation. He takes it, looks to his left, playing zone coverage, and the pass is complete. Howard on the tackle. That was the receiver was number 83 for the Tigers. 83 was the tight end, Birdsong. And it is 4th down and about 1. Will Coach Fobbs go for it? Or will he kick it as the clock winds down with 5:15? Looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 1 is what the Tigers need to keep their possession going. PV look like they're showing blitz. The give is going to be to Martin. Martin running hard. Look like he'll have enough for a Tiger first down. Clock continues to roll. Four minutes and 59 seconds. Timeout on the field. It looks like Grambling takes that timeout. They're giving away T-shirts here. See what they got. Obama T-shirts. They bring out the measuring team, and it will be enough for a first down for the Tigers. Jackson State is up on top, 21-17 of Arkansas Pine Bluff at the half. Our score is 26-20. So now it looks like there's a timeout. It looks like a TV timeout right now. We'll go ahead and hear from Phillip yet again and let him describe what's going on.
Thank you once again, Mr. Prince, but can't be disappointed what they did, but then you can't be disappointed. Third downs is killing Prairie View right now. They're doing outstanding job until third down, then that's what's killing them. That's the Achilles break right there. But I feel like if they find a way to stop them, they can win this game. Right? I'm foolproof playing because they still got 3 timeouts, 4 minutes left. If you just stick to your game plan, stop them, you can win this game. So as you got the band trying to get the crowd into it, they're playing happy right now. Coach Norris is getting the strategy ready for defense. Can't imagine what's going in his head right now. Frustration, anxiousness, but just got to take calm, taking one play at a time. Still got 4 minutes, 59 seconds left. Tigers on top of Prairie right now, 26-20. This is the Cotton Bowl, so Prairie needs to find a way to pull this through to get that first division win out there. Because that first one will help them get a lot more. So, as you know, I'm better than my dad at this. So, if y'all need help setting this up, you contact me through him. Because I'm my boss, so.
We are back to action. It's going to be another keeper by Williams. Williams making defenders miss. And he's been elusive all afternoon as the play clock continues. We've been visited by Ryan McGinty. He found us on the rooftop. So there is an injury timeout right now. Clock stop at 4:31. Panthers are really in a point of desperation right now. Every time they get to third down, they seem to be struggling. It seems like, see if I can catch Ryan up here in just a second. You got a minute to talk to me, Ryan? He says, yes, he does. We get this set up here. And we'll get a chance to hear from him as there's a little stoppage in action. Let me get this set up. All right. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right, but as of now, my mood could change depending on how the final 4:31 goes.
Okay, 4 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. Williams in the spread formation, pistol formation now. He takes it, gives it to Martin, running to the left side, and he's been running hard. Now that looks like there was a backup back, Justin Kelly, that came in with the run. This was the 10th play of this drive, which started at 8:53. 4 minutes and 10 seconds now remaining in the contest, and it's third down again. And this is where the Panthers have been struggling all afternoon. Third down and about 4 as Williams taking the instructions from Fobbs at the sideline. Ball is on the left hash mark. Panthers defending from left to right, trying to find a way to stop Williams. There's another give at Juke, and they might have gotten a little chance as that looked like Martin. Was that Martin? That fell short. So now it's going to be fourth down. And if you're Fobbs, you may as well go for it again.
With no man's land. At the same time, give Prairie View 62 yards if it doesn't work, or?
Well, Prairie View's going to need a touchdown. Maybe you can answer this as a timeout is taken on the field. Why would Fobbs go for the 2-point conversion when they got that last touchdown?
I'm down there next to Doug Williams in history. Everybody else. They all had that same puzzled look when he did it. I don't know if maybe he thought they had the momentum, and let's attack Prairie View while they're off guard, similar to what the offense did with that swinging gate play. But I said the same thing. You're playing well, your defense doing well. Now, you can potentially turn the side of the game on a bad mistake. With a kicker who hasn't missed nothing all year.
So with that, that's a glimmer of hope for the Panthers right now. They just got to make sure that they find a way to stop these Tigers. Man, they've been on a groove all evening. As a matter of fact, our third quarter stats showed that Jonathan Williams had over 200 yards passing already, and he was rushing. He's got to be close to 100 yards rushing today alone. He's an elusive and fast, man.
Well, he's one of those. A reference I made was the movie Any Given Sunday, the Jamie Foxx role. At quarterback, you didn't expect much out of. Third string, he come in there and you didn't really game plan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize about that. A pooch kick throw the Panthers down inside their 5-yard line. They are now in their second place. Hebert had to scramble through as he got close to a first down. The Panthers' drive started at their own 3-yard line, had a penalty. They pushed them back half the distance to the goal. It's 4-down territory. The Panthers do have 2 timeouts remaining, but they got a long way to go and a short time to get there. It's 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Lovelock, 3 receivers to the left, 3rd and 1. There's a ball given, and it's going to be Hebert getting enough for the first down and getting out of bounds to stop the clock. If you notice, Ryan, they were calling Hebert Herbert at the beginning. I had to send my son down there to help them correct that.
We're not in Creole country, so.
Yes, sir. I was guilty of that, too, when I first met him. Lovelock, 3 receivers to the left side. He looks. He wants to throw. Got time. Pumps one time. Now he's going to be sacked and did not need that. A big sack, but he had plenty of time and a big lane to run if he wanted to. Timeout taken with 1:46. So the Panthers are down to their final timeout. So this is year 89. I guess that's one of the reasons why they're bringing Langston back, because Langston was replaced by the Panthers in 1929, and the Panthers never gave that spot up.
Would you?
No, you wouldn't. So maybe that's the 90-year anniversary, which would seem fitting enough, but it still be good to see a Texas or a Southern or even a Texas Southern game. Texas Southern's getting handled right now by Alabama State.
We thought, well, I can't even say the same, but we all figured that would happen. We eat cupcakes, and then you got to eat a ribeye. It's a difference in appetite, isn't it?
All right, here we go. 1 minute, 46 seconds. Second down. Panthers throw. That ball's complete to Thurman. It'd be enough for a first down. Clock stopped at 1:39. Well, Ryan is going to build up right about now. Maybe you snuck up here because you knew you can get a dramatic finish up here with. Is that what it was?
Sideline wasn't too interested this time.
So now Lovelock ready to go, swinging that pass, overthrown. Lovelock could not connect with Hebert. So it's going to be second down and 10 with 1:30 left. Panthers defense has been what you call a flex defense. They've been bending but not breaking, giving up a lot of yards in between the 20s, but haven't given up too many scores on the day. Maybe the defense have held up enough for the offense to get a last drive. Lovelock, slant pass is complete, but not for much. There have been a lot of dinks and dunks all day, but not for the bigger. It was the last series. They went for it, but a third down. You needed 12. You throw 3 yards, hoping that you get something. And here goes Lovelock. A screen pass to Hebert. Hebert gets it, getting a block to the corner. close to the first down.
It looks like they have him out at the 39.
They're going to say he's short. It looked like he was closer than that from our angle. 1 minute and 4 seconds. This is literally the game right here, at least at this point for PV Nation. 4th down and about 3.
Do you run or pass?
I'll do whatever's going to get me open right now. If the pass is not there, take off, Lovelock, and go. Lovelock in the spread formation. Man comes in motion. Grambling didn't want to show blitz, and there was some flinching on the line.
Looks like it's going to be offside, so the Grambling coach threw his hat down.
Let's hope that's the case. Keith Hadaway called for the false start, so now it's 4th and 7.
Game's on the line. Even though it's game 4, this is it.
4th down and 7. Lovelock gets it. Look, wants to throw. He's got plenty of time. Throws it underneath. And fighting for the first down. Looks like Abe may have gotten it. Woo! Oh, my.
He got it by the skin of
his teeth. By the skin of his teeth and the hair on his nose. Or in his nose. Who knows? First down, 55 seconds remaining. The ball is at the 44-yard line. The Panthers must go 56 yards just to tie it up. Lovelock gets the snap. Looks, throws. That's a wide open receiver down to the 43-yard line. That looks like that was Gabe Dunlap. Panther first down, 47 seconds. Now PV is trying to get the momentum going. Spread formation. Lovelock looking. Ball's at the 43. Got a passer. It's complete. 1-on-1. Shaking loose. Still on his feet. Making the defenders miss. Down to the 24-yard line. Another first down.
That was on a catch in a nice little dippy dance.
Dunlap. Thurman on that reception. Ball's at the 24-yard line. 35 seconds.
Both teams got
you can hear the teams, crowds getting ranked up. Lovelock looking. He pounced. He sacked. He threw it. They're going to call intentional grounding. Or they're going to call intentional grounding.
Somebody was in the area. They didn't throw a flag.
Man, he's been holding on to it. You want him to hold on to it, but sometimes you want him to get like Forrest Gump and just run.
I think the down mark is wrong because they said 3rd down. It should be his 2nd.
No, they've been off a little bit this evening. So you hear Grambling hounding defense. PV saying who you're rooting for. Balling down to final 26 seconds. The ball.
Number 26, Petrie's been open.
Petrie is who I've been hoping they can get it to. He's been clutch all training camp, and he's made big plays. Lovelock looking. He throws. He's hit from behind as he throws it. The pressure from the Grambling defense was too much for the interior line, led by number 90 for the Grambling Tigers, Jamison Goings. So now it's 3rd down and 10, 22 seconds. Can the Panthers pull it off?
One of your more dramatic State Fair Classic wins if you can pull this one off.
Lovelock, 3 receivers to his right side. Petrie is that inside receiver. That's who we'd like to see him connect with. Lovelock looking, looks, he pumps, throws it. A goal over the head to Petrie, who had the inside step. Oh, my goodness. 4th down and 10.
Grambling is playing man. They're not playing zone, so it's one-on-one. If you get your beat on the defender, that's it.
He had him beat. The throw was high. It was definitely a first down. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Just play for a first down. You don't need a touchdown.
18 seconds remain in the game. Panthers need a first down at least. Lovelock's going to be sacked. He's sacked. Of all the times to give up the sack, the pressure by Larry Stalling, the nose tackle, gets the sack. And ladies and gentlemen, that may have just sacked the Panther season.
That's a great analogy. Sacked the season. 3 straight games in conference play we've lost last 2 drives where things didn't come forward.
Victory snap in the kneel. And Grambling wins 26-20. Well, ladies and gentlemen, nothing more to be said about that one. Blown opportunities, team shaking hands. Prairie View drops to 0-4, 0-3 in conference. Southern was being manhandled by Alcorn. Grambling State comes here, and as Coach Fobbs has said from the beginning of the year, this is definitely a different Grambling team.
The sad part, you get down to a third-string quarterback, and he basically just improvised. That's all he did. And that's just the way it goes. I mean, we beat Grambling 3 straight years, had a chance to make history with 4 straight, but that's how it is. Like you said, consistency is not our friend right now. We've been very inconsistent this year, and you, from just like I know, I can't figure it out. You know? I mean, a lot of things that go into it, but especially considering Grambling's been, 1-21 in the last 2 years. So I just hate to see it for Coach Northern, but.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a very brief post-game show. Panthers 0-4, 0-3 in division. Nothing else to say. Join us tomorrow live from the campus of Prairie View as we will give you the Lady Panthers as they host the Lady Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. The kickoff is scheduled for 1 p.m. Randy Allen and myself will be there as the Lady Panthers will try to extend their record to 2-1 in SWAC play. My name is Mike Prince. Panthers lose 26-20 here in the 89th annual Cotton Bowl. Nothing else to say, lady. You got something? Go ahead, Ryan.
One thing, thank y'all for coming down.
Oh, my God.
Look forward to hitting my email around 11 o'clock. So at this rate, I think I'll have it in my email tonight.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, you all be blessed, be safe. Lord say the same. We'll see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Lady Panthers and the Lady Bulldogs on the soccer field. My heart is heavy. My heart is heavy. The only good thing about it, Ryan, is my son is able to make the trip with me. This was his first Cotton Bowl. He's had a good time. They're playing the school song. After they're done with that, I'm out of here.